Hi Pisces, how you doing? As promised, welcome to your What's Next reading, and we're going to first look at what's next in love, and then I'm going to do timestamps and look at what's next in work and money matters. I asked you guys to give me some input on what kind of reading you want to do next, you want me to do next for you guys, and these two were kind of even in terms of response, so I decided to put them both in one video, and I'll do timestamps, and that way you can just go watch the one you're after. You can watch both. As always, keep an open mind. Take what resonates with you as resonates with your situation. Page of Cups. Well, that's a good start to a love reading. We'll take it. All right, Pisces. So yeah, thank you in advance. Hit that like button. Doesn't cost anything, and it makes a big difference if you wanted to, obviously. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, for subscribing, for your donations, for being kind to me, hopefully yourselves and each other. I love seeing that in our comment section. So let's begin. What's going on for Pisces when it comes to their love life? Let's start with love life. What's going on? What's coming up next? What's the current situation, and where is it headed? What's coming up next in Pisces love life? What's coming up in terms of romance for Pisces? Where they need to know for their highest good? What's coming up in romance for Pisces? These are timeless. Whenever you come across this video, that's when it holds messages for you. And we're probably looking at, I don't know, a few weeks ahead, I would say. Not too far into the future, okay? All right, we're going to do a Celtic cross. Let's begin. All right, we have the moon at the bottom of the deck in terms of what's next in love. Now, in romance, the moon can be a really great time. It talks about romance, right? Falling in love, deepening feelings, daydreaming, being all starry-eyed about someone. Cancer energy, Pisces energy may be significant. Can also talk about seeing things through kind of rose-colored glasses. So it's a case of just, you know, take things one at a time, or try to be in reality as much as you can. Okay, let's keep going. So in the current situation, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Let me flip all the cards over, and then we'll do, so I can see all the stories, because I'll try to give you different scenarios depending on your situation. What's going to help or hinder the situation? The Seven of Swords. Interesting. In the foundation, the Two of Cups. Come on now. My laptop is doing things. I don't know what my laptop is doing, but it's impacting my camera. Give me strength. Recent past, we have the Three of Cups. On the mind, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Near future, we have the Page of Cups again. Good. Okay, good. How you see yourself, we have the Fool. In your environment that you don't see coming in, we have the Seven of Cups. In your hopes and fears, we have the Empress. In the outcome, we have the Five of Cups. Okay. Now I'll clarify as I go. Do I want to use a different deck? Do I want to use this deck? I'll keep using this deck. So what I want to clarify is the Page of Cups in the near future. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Okay, Two of Pentacles. And the Five of Cups in the outcome is also what I want to clarify. King of Swords, Nine of Wands, the World. Okay. Under the moon, we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Hermit, Five of Wands, King of Cups, Nine of Swords, the Devil. Okay, okay. All right, I got it. Okay, Pisces, so here's what's up. Here's what's up. What's up is you're looking at something as, is it too good to be true? You've been through a lot of heartache, heartbreak, betrayal, being kept as an option, not being taken seriously, being messed around. Let me get this scenario out the way and then I'll see what else I can see, right? But this is the main one I see. And you currently find yourself happily single. 3 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. You're happy single, or if you've just started seeing someone, if you've just started dating someone, this is where, you know, you still have your independence, you're still self-sufficient, you're still focused on yourself, your goals, you're going out, you're dating and you're having fun, but you're focused on yourself, right? Nothing wrong with that. The challenge position, though, is the 7 of Swords. And with the Moon and all these other cards, I'm going to tell you why, this is self-sabotage that you need to be mindful of, Pisces. And remember, the roles can always be reversed. You can recognize this in someone you're seeing or interested in or dating, okay, or are with. Because if it's an existing relationship, this is where you're getting ready to take something to the next level, to make something official with the World card. And it's triggering someone's trust issues. It's triggering someone's trauma. If it's not you, it's the other person. You're dealing with someone. Listen, I'm going to read the energy as I see it, but again, put the roles where they go in your own life, in your own situation, if you can recognize the energy, okay? You're dealing with someone who, for a while, has been focused on being okay on their own, okay? Focused on financial matters, focused on tangible matters, focused on their health, their goals, their career, anything other than love. Why? Because when they think of love, the Moon, 7 of Swords, they think of all the bad times they got screwed over, pardon my French, betrayed, stabbed in the back. They kind of gave up on love. This is someone that's what they know love to be. Every time they thought, okay, I'm in love and I'm going to see where this goes, it ended very, very badly for them. Come on, Kay. Going on? I think this is the third time I've tried to record this video. This is an important message, okay? Because whenever I get resistance and obstacles, okay, anyway, but yeah, this is someone who's focused on anything else other than love, because they don't trust love. They don't trust love. They don't trust people. They don't trust love. Every time they got themselves hurt badly, okay? They crave a mutual, healthy, balanced partnership, but every time they thought they found it and made themselves vulnerable and went for it, they got hurt very, very badly, okay? Now, you're currently either friends with this person, casually dating, or like I say, you're in a relationship with this person, but they're keeping it at a level of not too deep, okay? You could have been together years. They're still keeping it at a level of not too deep. Okay, whenever you try to talk about the future, they get uncomfortable. Whenever you try to talk about making plans, they get uncomfortable. You'll find that if you have been with this person for a while, whenever you wanted to take things to the next level, it usually started some sort of tension, argument, fight. There might have been ultimatums for you to actually move forward a step, you know? They kind of gone along, but kicking and screaming. Okay, so now the thing is, this person recognizes value here. This person recognizes this, again, they're finding themselves thinking, this could be it. This could be the one. This could be something significant. And as soon as they find themselves thinking that, self-sabotage creeps in. What are you doing? You fool. You thought this before. You were never right? You were always wrong every single time you thought this before. You got hurt and hurt badly. What are you doing? You worked so hard to get to a stable place. You worked so hard to have your stuff together. What are you doing? Again, thinking this could be the one and putting yourself out there when you've seen every single time what happens when you do that. This is what this person's going through, okay? And they're now they're thinking, well, is it too late to go back to friends? Is it too late? Can I keep it casual for a while longer? They're looking at, what proof do I have? What can I see? What can I go on to convince myself that this is real? Okay? That what I'm seeing is real, that it is mutual, that it is balanced, that it is healthy. What I'm seeing in the near future, and this could also be your advice, is an honest conversation. A very honest, from the heart conversation with the Page of Cups. This is how I'm feeling. This is what I'm thinking. This is why. What do you think? How do you feel? Because I feel like someone's going to be looking for some reassurance. Someone's going to be looking for some confirmation that what they're seeing is true, that it is mutual, that it is balanced, that it does have this long-term potential, that you both see the value here, that you're both wanting to invest, that you're both on the same page. Now, what that's going to lead to is talking about the future. A very real, honest conversation. Could even be some sort of proposal with the with the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, or some sort of let's move in together. Okay, it could lead to a new beginning, or it could lead to conversations of a new beginning, to a Pentacles planning it, or it could lead to it's taking things to the next level, however that resonates with you. Okay, this could be joint bank account, this could be moving in, this could be talking about the future, talking about marriage, talking about family, talking about where you see yourselves in 15 years, talking about whatever, right? Or actually moving in, or an actual some sort of proposal, or actually saying, you know what, okay, yeah, let's officially try for a baby, whatever it is, right? Wherever you are, it's taking things to the next level in a very concrete, real fashion with that Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, because you're both wanting to invest, you're both wanting to meet in the middle, it's confirmed. And if you see someone struggling but they don't talk about it, that's what they're struggling with. So it could be up to you to kind of take the lead and initiate that conversation, because they don't know how to. This is someone who's in their mind a lot, in their head, and they're going, if I start that conversation and I'm wrong, it always ends bad. It's going to lead to a fight. If I talk about my fears, if I talk about my doubts, whoever I'm talking to, Pisces, is going to take it the wrong way. They're going to get upset. They're going to get their feelings hurt. It's best if I don't say anything and just try to figure out on my own. So for some of you, that's what they're thinking. And you're going to pick up on that, because they'll be acting a little weird and avoidant. And I feel like can't really look you in the eye a lot, and you're like, what's going on? What is happening? And they're like, no, nothing, it's fine. I'm just stressed. I'm this, I'm this, that. But what's really going on is they really want to talk about some things, but in the past, whenever they talked about their fears, their doubts, their insecurities, it always ended really badly for them. So they're trying very hard not to do that with you, because they're convinced it's going to end badly, or even if they're not sure whether or not it's going to end badly, they still don't want to take the chance. They don't want to take the risk of it ending badly, okay? Now, when it comes to you, how you see yourself, I feel like you're already in love with this person, with the Fool and the Moon. You already see a future with this person. You're ready to go, okay? You're also very flexible, okay? You're whatever works best for us, whatever we decide, I'm okay with it. As long as we talk about it and we agree it together, I'm okay with it. I don't have a specific image in mind that I'm trying to get to. As long as it's happy and healthy and respectful, that's all I care about, right? And you're ready to go. You're ready to take a chance. Because remember, you're on the same page. You are on the same page. You might see that in terms of what you want, right? You might see that and you're going, yeah, ready to do it. The other person is struggling a little bit because they're very triggered right now. In the environment, we have the Seven of Cups. A lot of contemplation. A lot of review of the past. A review of how someone is feeling. A lot of confusion. some procrastination. So again, it might be up to you, with the Fool here as well, to take the lead here and go, okay, talk to me. What's bothering you? What's upsetting you? You can say whatever you want to say. I'm not going to take offense. I'm not going to get my feelings hurt. If that's truly how you feel, that's important to me. I want to understand that. And let's just have an honest conversation. It might be up to you to have to do that, to have to set that tone, because this person doesn't know how to do that, because every time they've tried, it ended very badly for them. And remember, all this is happening because they recognize value, they're falling in love, or they have fallen in love, or they see a future with you and they're finding themselves daydreaming, Seven of Cups, contemplating a future with you. And that scares them because whenever they were there before, it ended badly. That's when it went to crap, right? Pardon my French. So now this person is terrified of having that happen again. But what you need to be mindful of is that you don't just leave them to it, because they can turn that into a self-fulfilling prophecy through self-sabotage, okay? So in your hopes and fears here, we have the Empress. You hope to see growth from the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress energy. This is love, this is abundance, this is Venus energy. Hoping this goes a distance, hoping this is the one, okay, when the Empress comes out. And then we have the Five of Cups, which I clarified, because the Five of Cups can talk about loss, breakup, separation, depression. But in this deck, with these other cards that we have, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Nine of Wands. This is my Get a Grip card, okay? And the World, it's change. Fives represent change. Change in a cycle. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it can go one way or the other, okay? It's not always a happy ending. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because we have the Three of Cups on one hand, or the Two of Cups on the other. This person will either choose to close out a cycle of self-sabotage, make a final decision to embrace this Two of Cups, and with the World, take it to the next level, make it official, put down roots, however that resonates. Or they could make a decision to put up a guard, to put up a boundary, and bolt. In which case, despite the fact they recognize this could be the one and the happily ever after, the fear would get the best of them and they would just bolt and stay single. Become single, stay single. Now, King of Swords is there. That tells me they don't trust their emotions. So if you want to have a conversation with this person, or whether they try to have a conversation with you, depends how that goes, be as logical, factual, rational as you can, okay? Because otherwise they will be overwhelmed. They don't trust what they're feeling. They're looking for a way to confirm. They're looking for a rational way to prove their feelings are correct, or to prove their feelings are mutual and reciprocated, but they're looking for facts to back up their perception, their emotion, right? If that makes any sense. So if you can just go through, if you wanted to do this, okay, go through their fears, their confusion, take it one at a time and go, what is this? Where does that come from? Why do you find yourself feeling that? And then what is it in our current situation that has shown you that that could be the case? Have you seen anything? Have you experienced anything to point you in that direction, to make you think that could happen? Or is it just your fear, your trained behavior, right? Your trauma response, in which case we need to look at how we can work on that, right? It's your work to do, but I'm here to help, right? Being very calm, very rational is really going to I get soothe this person, which makes no sense, right? Because you're sitting there thinking, how is being cold and calculated going to soothe anybody? That's what this person needs, because they don't trust emotion, and they're overwhelmed right now with a lot of beautiful emotions, but that triggers them because whenever they felt that before, every single time it ended really badly for them. Okay? And it could be the same for you. You've just kind of worked through it a little more, and you recognize your patterns, you recognize your triggers, you know what to do with them, right? It doesn't overwhelm you and overrule your actions and decisions. Do you know what I mean? Whereas for them, they're really struggling to know what to do with this emotion. They like it. It's beautiful, right? Who doesn't want to be in love? But it scares them at the same time, because whenever they felt this before, they got hurt, and they got hurt really, really badly. Now, be mindful of forming trauma bonds, and be mindful of forming codependent relationships. For the most part, they're showing up as the King of Swords, okay? So for the most part, this is someone who wants to get a grip, Nine of Wands. This is someone who wants to get ahead of this thing. This is someone who wants to do the work, wants to do the right thing, King of Swords, okay? In which case, you could help if you wanted to, right? Even if it's by being a source of stability in this person's life while they're working through their stuff, right? Because it's up to them to work through it. If that's the situation, be mindful of that, okay? Don't make their burden your burden. And I know it's easier said than done, but if you want this to be a long-term healthy relationship, they have to do the work. You can't do that for them. That just ends up codependent, and it never works out well, okay? Let's just, come on. But yeah, it's time to get responsible. It's time to get responsible, Pisces. This needs to be handled in a very mature way, in a very rational way. This needs to be handled from the perspective of, let's see the big picture. What's the long-term future that we want? And based on that long-term future, what are the decisions we need to be making at this point in time to get to that long-term future? Does that make sense? It would be easier to not even think about these things, to just get lost in the moment, be in the moment. Let's not think about it. Let's not think about the bad things. Let's not think about the past. But that's not going to help you get to that long-term stable future, right? Or it could be easy or easier for you to nurture this person, the Empress with the King of Swords, for you to pet them on the back and go, don't worry about it. Everything's okay. What do you need? What can I do for you? Because that's your nature, and that's, what you do for people you love and all that kind of stuff. And just forget, not think about the fact that, this is their trauma to work through. They've got to work through the trauma if they want to be a healthy individual, able to have a healthy relationship and hold back, be stable and be there and let them know you're there. But also, they need to do the work. Do you know what I mean? It's time to get real responsible. Because whatever this is, yes, it could be the one, okay? And I say could be because whether it is or it isn't, it's what we do with it, okay? Because it could very well be that this person is the person you're meant to be with or spend your life with. That's the potential. The potential is there. But we also have to meet that potential. We have to rise to the occasion. And if we don't, we corrupt the new situation. We turn it into something we already know. Okay, so that's why I say, yes, this could be the one. But it's time to be realistic. It's time to think long term. And it's time to make healthy decisions for the long run. And this can work out. This can work out. Okay? And for others of you, if you haven't met anyone yet, this is what's coming up. What's coming up is a person you could end up spending the rest of your time, the rest of your life with. You may already know this person. They may already be in your social circle somehow. Okay, with the Three of Cups. And there's an opportunity to deepen things. Okay, Two of Cups and the Moon. that may trigger you or that may trigger them. So this is just a heads up, or both of you. You just handle things differently. But you do have the Nine of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles adding up to that Ten of Pentacles, to the World with the Empress, right? Four of Wands, happily ever after, whatever that looks like to you. But it's how you handle things. It's how you approach things. Because someone's going to get triggered, and it's how you handle it. And again, the approach is calm, stable, rational, logical conversations about the emotions and the fears and the triggers and the insecurities. Okay? Also, making decisions now with long-term perspective in mind. And this could be the one you settle down with and have a really happy, healthy relationship. Okay? So, that is what I have when it comes to what's next in love. Please let me know how you resonate with the reading. If you do, please do give me some feedback, because it's interesting. Very interesting reading. I don't think I've ever done a reading like this, like ever. And I think it makes sense, though. It makes sense to me. So let me know if it makes sense to you as well and what's going on, okay? But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You're there. You just need to kind of be careful of how you're handling it to take it over the finish line. Okay? It's good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, let's move on to what's next in money, work and money. What's next in work and money matters. Okay, so hey Pisces, if you've just skipped ahead to this part, hey, how you doing? Remember to hit that like button for me. And thank you once again for your likes, your shares, your comments, for subscribing. Thank you for everything you do. We're going to have a look and see what's coming next for you when it comes to your work life, your financial life, whatever you do to make money, your business. If you're not working, this could be talking about your studies and how you're planning for your career. Okay? So let's see what's going on for Pisces placements. Oh boy. Take what resonates, as always. Eight of Wands. Things are about to take off for you. Pick up speed, take off. Or this is telling you now is the time to send your resume out there. Now is the time to put yourself out there. Three of Wands, Six of Swords. And expand your search. If you're searching for opportunities, expand your search. Okay, neighboring cities, different types of work, different types of shifts. Online type of role. Expand your search, okay? Expand your search. That's the only way I can put it. Don't be afraid to look for stuff where you might have to travel for it. Okay? But yeah, you do definitely, Ace of Wands, you do have a new opportunity coming in fast. And for those of you, again, it's just confirming it's time to take the bull by the horn, take lead, and just put yourself out there. Ask for what you want. Apply for what you want, okay? So that it can come to you. And if you've done that already, you're gonna be looking at 2 or 3 separate options. One's closer to you, one's really far away, but you can work with it somehow. I don't know if they're allowing you to work from home. I don't know if you only have to go in once a month. I don't know what it is. And maybe another one that's kind of in between. Okay, so you're gonna have some choices to make. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces when it comes to their work life, when it comes to their career, their business, their money situation. What's going on for Pisces when it comes to work and money matters? Going on for Pisces when it comes to work and money matters. Okay. So we're going to do a Celtic cross. Okay. For some of you, there's a link to the love reading I just did. So if you want to scroll over that one and have a look as well, there's a link there for you between your work and love life, or you're going to be meeting someone through your work, or somehow love and money matters are about to be connected for some of you. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, bottom of the deck, expect the unexpected. Big, beautiful changes are about to take place in your life. And again, I keep saying you're going to have a choice between 2 or 3 opportunities. Okay, for others of you, you are about to have money come to you from 3 separate sources. Okay, and we're looking at the next few weeks. So that could be your salary, some sort of inheritance, and some sort of bonus, right? Or someone pays off a really big loan to you. Pays you back, I mean, that kind of stuff, right? Or you win something with the Wheel of Fortune. Get some lottery tickets, Pisces, I don't know, okay? Current situation, 8 of Pentacles. I'm going to flip all the cards over and then we'll see what we get. But yeah, working very hard on something, working to perfect something, to improve something, taking classes, taking courses. In the challenge position, the Knight of Swords. Speed. The speed at which things are happening might be not to your liking. There's an element of don't be reckless, don't be impulsive, and don't try to speed anything up. Things are happening on divine timing, not your timing, so you trying to control and push might be detrimental. This is just saying keep your head down and focus on what you can control, focus on what you can do, make sure that's the best it can possibly be. Don't worry so much about how things are coming together because that's in divine's hands and they're working on it, okay? Yeah, see, the Hangman and the Foundation. Allow for things. It may look like not a lot is happening. There's a lot going on behind the scene, Pisces. Things are about to take off for you. It might not look like it, might not feel like it. And you might be feeling restless, and you might be feeling like, you know what, I just need to get something done. That would not be the best approach in this particular situation and at this particular time, okay? The best approach with the 8 of Pentacles is to focus on the things that are within your control, and to focus on doing the absolute best job you can do every single day with whatever it is that you're putting out there, okay? If this is a job and you're trying to change it, get a different job or get a promotion, or you're looking for other opportunities or whatever, but you still have to show up for the job. So focus on the job and do the best job you can. If you're putting your resume out there, look at it, tweak it, adjust it, and adapt it to all the jobs that you're applying to. Tweak your resume a little to align it with the job you're applying to. Does that make sense? Use the same words they're using. They're looking for flag words. Take some bits off that are not that relevant. Leave the ones that are relevant for the job. So it's constantly improving and perfecting, okay? Recent past, we have the Lovers. A big choice was made recently. And it could be the choice to look for other options, the choice to entertain something different, the choice to start your business and do your job and your business at the same time. A big choice was made, a big commitment was made, a promise was made. Queen of Swords on the mind. You have a goal for yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that, but with the Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune, this is a time for you to, yes, stay focused on your goal, but focus on what you can do towards that goal. Things that are not within your control, i.e. timing, find a way to be okay with it. Not to push it, not to force it. This is not that time. 6 of Cups in the near future. Past energy, bringing a dream, trying to make it into a reality. It's interesting you have the Lovers and the 6 of Cups here. So this could be talking to, it's either going back to an industry, a type of work, picking your business back up, trying that again. It could be talking to friends, family members, people you used to work with, people you used to go to school with, you went to school with. There's some sort of news, communication, offer, or they're pointing you in the right direction in the near future. And it's when you don't expect it. It's at some sort of gathering, it's at some sort of social event. You're there for pleasure, not for work, somehow. And that's when that happens. So again, talking about that allowing energy. Stay focused on the goal and do what you can towards it. But when there's nothing you can do, because there will be quiet times, right? When things are not within your control. This is telling you to just allow and use that time, if you know, to rest, to recuperate, to look after yourself. Go and have some fun. When all your work is done and there's not a lot else you can do, go have some fun. Go let your head down, because when you're not expecting it, when you're not in business mode, when you're not in work mode, that's when this is coming in with the Six of Cups, okay? How you see yourself? Four of Wands. You want that job, you want that promotion, you want that new home for yourself, and you've been saving towards it, working towards it. You want that stability. You want that home-based business to do well. You want to join that club, group, association. You want that contract, and you're ready for it. In your environment that you don't see coming in, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Some sort of benefactor, some sort of offer, some sort of contract or money or opportunity with long-term potential. It's what you want. Hopes and fears, Ace of Swords. Yeah. Victory, getting what you want, getting the contract, getting confirmation, getting approved, getting the news you want. And the outcome, the Nine of Swords. You're in your head and you're overthinking over nothing, okay? And I know, don't scream at me. I know you're really focused on something, and that is everything you're thinking about, okay? You're really focused, you're committed to it, you're gonna make it happen. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, you're making it happen. You don't care, like, you're gonna make it happen. There's nothing wrong with that approach, except it puts you in a false perception that everything is in your control. And when things are not going according to plan, and when things are kind of slowing down, and when things are really not within your control, it makes you worry, it makes you anxious, it makes you panic, it makes you question what it is you're doing, it makes you feel like you're not doing enough, it makes you feel like you're not good enough, it makes you feel also all sorts of uncertain. And that is something you need to be mindful of, because it can lead to you sabotaging something. Because what we do then, we try to overcompensate, we go overboard, and we do end up sabotaging situations. If we're not careful. So, Pisces, to sum up, the goal, the vision you have for yourself when it comes to your work, your money, your career, your business, your path in life, what you're trying to create with your money, what you're trying to bring forward, where you're trying to invest, it's gonna happen. What you need to be mindful of is that it's a co-creation thing. It's not just up to you. And sometimes allowing and trusting and just going with it is the hardest thing we ever have to do. Because we want it, we can see it, and we just want to go ahead and grab it. But it may not be on our timing. It may not be supposed to happen, right? The way we think it is. Which is why it's so important to, yes, have the focus and the drive and the determination, but also to keep an eye out for the subtle signs and hints and symbols and synchronicities. For that feeling that tells you now's the time to pause. Don't get back to them right away. Wait a minute. Wait half hour. Call them back later. Listen to that. Pay attention to that. Work with it. Okay? In order for something to come to fruition at its true potential. Okay? Being focused, driven, slightly obsessed, there's nothing wrong with it. You get a lot of stuff done, you do. But again, keep an eye out when you've done everything you could possibly do. When you're already ahead of the game, you've done everything. And it seems to be at a bit of a quiet time. Don't keep obsessing over it, and don't then start to pick it back up and break it down. Let me see if I can do it better. What's done is done, and it's done perfectly. Leave it alone. use that time rather to have some fun, to bring some creativity, to bring some laughter. Because what does that do? It recharges your batteries. It gives you inspiration. Okay, it balances things out with the 6 energy. There's a time to work, there's a time to play. We have to have both. There's a purpose for it. There's a purpose for play in the manifestation process. It's not just focus, drive, dedication, work. There's a purpose for play. There's a purpose for just having some fun. Okay? Switching off. You're never going to forget what it is you're working on, but just kind of slightly shifting your focus. It's still in your periphery, but at this point in time, there's nothing you can do about it. So just simply a little bit shifting your focus and just doing something fun, doing something just for the sake of it, doing something that apparently has nothing to do with what it is you're trying to work on. And you know what I'm talking about, Pisces. You know what I'm talking about. Okay? It's where you work, and you hit that kind of slump, and you're not quite sure what's going on, and you're not quite sure what to do. And you just go think about something else for 5 minutes, half an hour, a couple of days, a couple of weeks. And then all of a sudden, when you're doing something apparently completely unrelated, you get the idea, you get the answer, you have the epiphany, you figure it out. I know what I wasn't doing. I know what I was supposed to be doing more of. I know where what I needed. I know what I was missing. I get it now. I see the big picture. I see the answer. And then you go back and you just take something over the finish line. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so let's clarify this 6 of Cups in the near future here. See, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. 9 of Swords in the outcome. 5 of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Magician. 8 of Cups under the Wheel of Fortune with the 2 of Wands and the King of Swords. You have something to prove, Pisces. You made a different decision recently, and it involved you turning your back on something, choosing something different for yourself, however that resonates. And now you have something to prove. 9 of Pentacles, King of Swords. This could be where you decided to start your business, to focus more on your business, to focus solely on your business, and you have something to prove because people around you didn't believe in you. Okay? People around you told you would fail, and you have something to prove. You cannot relax. What do you mean relax? I got something to prove. But don't let that be your downfall, Pisces. Don't let that be your downfall. Okay? You're a Pisces. You know all about co-creation. Don't forget that. Okay? Don't get so focused and so driven by pride, ego. There's a time and a place for pride and ego. But there's a point we could take it to, and past that point it's unhealthy. Okay? Don't let what other people think sway your decisions when it comes to your goal. Okay? Don't let it be about you proving other people wrong more than it is about you achieving your goal and your vision. Do you see what I mean? There's something to be mindful of. But in the 6 of Cups energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. This is also a bit of a caution. Don't say no too quickly. There's something coming in that you don't expect. And I feel like it's because you don't expect it. It's because it's not exactly part of your plan. You're going to say no to it. You're going to be closed off to it and say no to it. And actually, this is something that's going to take you further down the route of your plan. You just don't see how when this comes in initially. Okay? For others of you, this is saying there's an amazing opportunity coming in that's very different to what you've been working on. And you could put what you've been working on pause for a little bit and go do this other thing. And it might be your pride and ego saying, oh, I cannot do that. I've made such a fuss. What are people going to think? What are people going to say? People are going to think they're right. I can't stop what I'm doing. I have something to prove. And that might cost you a really amazing opportunity that, you know what, actually you could add to your plan down the line. Because you could be doing this for like a season, But the money you make from it, you can just feed right back into your vision and your goal and push it forward. Okay, it's all about being flexible. It's all about being just open-minded, okay? And again, like I say, yes, keep your focus in your perspective here, but keep an eye out for how it comes together. Does that make sense? So the Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Magician. Nine of Swords, Five of Wands is you worrying over what people are going to say, worrying over what people are going to believe, think about you, say about you, okay? Doubting yourself, comparing yourself to others. That's going to put you in a self-sabotaging place, and you're going to have to be mindful of that, okay? With the Magician and the King of Pentacles, this is where you remember who you are. With the Magician, you co-create, you manifest, you bring things forward. You see connections between things that no one else sees. You see potential in things that no one else sees. And the King of Pentacles is telling you, invest in yourself, bet on yourself, okay? Don't concern yourself with what other people are saying, what other people are doing, what other people think and say about you. That's all of none of your business, okay? It's none of your concern. Don't make it so. You're on to something big, Pisces, with the King of Pentacles and the Magician here. You're on to something big. And that should be your focus. That's where you put your dedication. Don't question yourself and don't doubt yourself. Be flexible with the Magician. If it's not going exactly to your plan, don't throw out the plan and tell yourself you're a failure. Open the plan up a little bit. Add a couple of steps. Take a couple of steps. Make it a little bit more flexible, okay? Rigidity will end in loss. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, okay? So, that is what I'm seeing. You're very driven to achieve something. And you're well on your way. But you're being reminded that it's a co-creation process. Don't try to take charge and take control where it's not in your control to do, because you may end up sabotaging something, okay? Don't try to rush things. Don't try to force things. Don't try to push anything. Keep your vision in mind, but keep an open mind with how it comes together, okay? Because divine timing is at work here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman. This is all about seeing the bigger picture, okay? And kind of taking it all in before you decide what you want to do, and then you take action. But for a while, contemplate, see what's available, see what could happen, how, when, what you could use, where that could take you, but allow that phase to happen. Trust your signs and your symbols and the synchronicities that are telling you, wait here, get back to them tomorrow, apply to this, give it some room to breathe, follow up on that, give it another couple of weeks, pay attention and follow those signs, because you're getting them. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician, you're getting them. But it could be you either freaking out, and I say all this with love, we're all human, okay? And I've been there, I've done it. Instead of freaking out because something's not happening fast enough, or I was sure I was going to get that, why aren't they getting back to me? You are going to get it, but it just needs to go through some steps. So be convinced. The best you can do is to reinforce your trust and belief in yourself and what's made for you and meant for you, that it is coming to you. And go let your hair down somewhere. Have some fun. Work on other things. Look at other options. Okay? The best you can do is be confident. Your confidence is bringing you exactly what you want. Your belief in yourself and your belief in co-creation process. You know what? I don't have to see all the steps to know that this is coming to me. I don't have to control every single detail to know that I got a good idea, to know that I will make it come together. I know up to this point, and then I'll just kind of keep an eye out. I'll see the way, I'll see the answer, I'll see the opportunity, and I'll take it when I see it. It's having that belief, that faith, that trust. It's co-creation, Pisces. Okay? And it's okay to adjust. It's okay to be flexible. It's okay to tweak things. Don't give a rat's behind about what other people are saying, thinking, and doing. It's not about them. They don't get it. They're not going to get it. And if you want to prove someone wrong, and if you want to prove someone that, you know what, you are all that, you know what the best way to do that is to focus on making that a reality. And it will speak for itself. Your actions will speak for themselves. Your results will speak for themselves. You don't have to worry. Okay? So Pisces, that is what I'm seeing. You're on to something. Be mindful of co-creation. Your trust, your faith in yourself, what you're trying to achieve, and the universe, that they will help you get there. There's something coming up that you don't see coming, you don't anticipate. There's something familiar to it, or there's an aspect of the past, or there's an aspect of rethinking something, revisiting something, going back to something temporarily. There's something coming in, okay? Or at a time you don't expect, in a way you don't expect. And you'll see it as, it's not part of my plan, and you'll be tempted to say no. You have a big choice to make, okay? The advice is flexibility. The advice is keeping an open mind. The advice is seeing the big picture and trusting the signs and the symbols and how you're being guided and where you're being taken. And even if you don't see a direct link between one thing and another, if you're being guided to take something, at least entertain it. Keep an open mind about it. Entertain it. Okay? Because you're on to creating exactly what it is you're envisioning for yourself. Long-term stability, long-term prosperity, long-term gain. Money working for you. But you have to be in this place of confidence to get there. Okay? And knowing. Not doubting yourself, not doubting your vision, not doubting your capability, and not doubting your spiritual team either. Okay? So Pisces, that is what I have for you. Let me know what you think, okay? Let me know how you resonate with the reading. Let me know what you think. I really hope it helps, okay? For some of you, what this is about, again, what you're looking to prove is that you can do everything yourself. You don't need anyone else. And that is true, Pisces. That is true. But you've got someone here trying to work with you, trying to collaborate. And again, it could be that pride of, no, I said I'm going to do it alone. I can't work with anyone else. That costs you an opportunity. See the big picture, Pisces. What is it that you're trying to achieve? And what is it that drives you? Because if proving people wrong, or if people's beliefs and opinions of you and what you're doing, what you're trying to achieve, if that's the driving force, sit and ask yourself why that is. Instead of you just focusing on yourself and the best that you can do and just being happy and content doing what it is you love to do and trusting yourself, your actions, your results, more importantly, will speak for themselves. You know what I mean? So I really, really hope this helps, okay? Let me know. You definitely got something unexpected coming in. An opportunity, an offer, unexpected money, unexpected gain, an unexpected choice. And it's a test on how you handle it. Do you trust the co-creation process? Or do you reject anything else and you just force yourself to do everything yourself? It'll be up to you what happens next, okay? So, I really hope this helps you. Okay, I'm looking forward to your thoughts, looking forward to your feedback. I'm going to leave it there. Good luck to you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.